Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom video bulletin. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In my continuation of trying to help the Skyrim community out in these hard times of the absolute debacle that is the 1.20 version patch that was released for the game, and all the crashes and issues that come along with it, I have been doing research to try to find out exactly what in the hell is going on. It doesn't make any sense to me that so many across multiple platforms now, by the way, not just PlayStation, Xbox and PC are also having these issues from what I've seen in my comments section, are having these problems. Especially people who aren't even running mods. There are people in the comments section that stated they bought the Anniversary Edition, installed it, and are getting black screens and cannot play. If they didn't have any additional mods, then they shouldn't be having conflicts. I believe I have found out the reason why this is, and if so, we are going to continue to be getting issues, at least until Bethesda rolls out a fix, or possibly the mod authors are able to. Now, I do want to state that this is my own understanding from what I am going to be showing, what I have researched. I may not be accurate. I am not a professional. I am not a developer or programmer, anything like that. So the information contained in this video, while to the best of my ability to be accurate, may not be 100% as to the issue that is plaguing the game. But I do believe this will help to give everybody a better understanding of what is happening, and perhaps we can figure out a fix. I will be leaving a link to what I will be showing in the description box down below for you to read it for yourself. So, if what I found is true, Bethesda has changed, or whoever it was that programmed this patch and the Anniversary Edition, which I'm assuming Bethesda did or they hired somebody, the people responsible for that changed a lot more than what we were led to believe in the patch notes. So I screen captured these images off of a website whose name I cannot pronounce but will be in the description box down below. And it states this was updated on November 13th. Bethesda is looking into the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition black screen issue, but no fix has no ETA. It says the original story was published on November 12th, 2021 and is as follows. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition recently arrived to commemorate the 10 years since the original launch. This version includes all the content that the game received for a decade and more. However, the launch has not been without problems. That's the understatement of the year. Many people are reporting that updating to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, a black screen issue, does not allow them to enjoy it. The article continues saying, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition can be acquired in two ways, from scratch or by upgrading Skyrim Special Edition. For those who only update, enjoy a reduced price of the new content. But apparently, the issues begin to appear for those who upgrade. According to reports, while trying to load their game after the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition update, they get a black screen. This here is from somebody that contacted Bethesda support, and it sounds like the issues they are describing is the issue a lot of you have been saying in the comments, and they say to Bethesda support, the Skyrim update is having issues loading old saves. The game bricks on a black screen. Music and sounds can be heard, but any sort of input causes the game to stop responding. I don't have any mods installed, and I have already reinstalled the game. Another commenter who seems to be on PC messaged, hey, I'm running into some trouble. I just got the 2 horse armors, the Dwarven Mud Crab, and then I purchased the Ebony armor from Creation Club. It asked if I wanted to reload the data files, and when I selected yes after installation. However, now when I go back to my game, I hit continue, it will show the traditional load screen for a short time, then the screen will go full black and remain that way. I can't even close out of it with the task manager and have to restart each time what's going on. Now, they will be talking about a possible fix, I do believe, in the article, and a lot of this actually seems to be more PC related, so us PS4 users are kind of out in the dust. But I still figure this is important information regardless. And so the article continues on. When the black screen appears after loading the saved game having updated, the only thing that remains is the sound of the game. Players cannot do anything else as the controls are also locked. Some players report fearing that their saved games have been corrupted by the update. However, this has to be officially confirmed. Bethesda is already aware. Yeah, no shit. Bethesda support team confirmed that they are already aware of the issue. However, there is still no estimated date for the arrival of a fix. And Bethesda says, "Hi, while we are looking into the issue, we recommend submitting a ticket so we can see if there's anything else we can do in the meantime." And they give a website. I will be, by the way, giving a link to their customer support page, again, in the description box down below. Therefore, it is recommended that players planning to upgrade Skyrim Special Edition to the Anniversary Edition avoid doing so until there are further updates on the matter. And it's a little late to tell people that now. The reason for the black screen explained. Modder Joseph Russell reports having discovered the reason for the problems. It seems the black screen occurs because the scripts of the new Skyrim build run faster than those of the previous build. So this is a post from a mod author, and it says here, scripts appear to run faster on the Anniversary Edition update, and this can cause problems. Hi, I'm the author of Lucian, and I've just updated my mod to fix a nasty crash that appeared for me and my users with today's update. It was coming from my patchless interaction system, which checks the player mods when they load the game and the files always with the NPC from other mods such as Indigo. With today's update, this was causing players' games to sometimes crash on loading saves. It was a bit inconsistent, and the worst for some reason when using alternative start. After some digging through my Proprius logs, I realized that what was happening was the script was running faster than it used to. This meant that when the player loaded the game, Indigo's ESP was detected, so the game tried to grab his reference to put into the alias. However, as the script was running so fast, Indigo's reference hadn't had time to load, so the script was attempting to fill the alias with a null, causing a crash. I fixed it by adding a 3-second delay to the mod checker script, giving all references time to load before my script ran, and the fixed version is now available as version 1.6.3 on Lucian's download pages. I thought I'd share the story here, though in case of similar issues affect any other mods. Certainly, anything using similar scripts that run on loading the game should double check to see this isn't happening to them. Now then, friends, in all honesty, I do not understand the majority of what the hell he was saying. I don't know if that's all PC babble, if that is mod author babble as to how they make them, whatever. But what I can take away from that, and what I believe is causing the mass issues, is what he stated about the game script is running faster. And I don't believe this is simply in the Anniversary Edition. I believe this is happening in the Special Edition as well, on both editions on all platforms. And when the game is trying to load either mods that you had installed, or even if you're somebody that didn't have any mods installed and you only had CC content installed, that CC content and those mods, they were made by the same people that make all the community mods. Just because they're pay mods, that's no different. And they were built using the old script of Skyrim Special Edition that ran a particular way. Now, if they make changes to that script all of a sudden, and the game can no longer load it properly, it's going to cause issues. Anything from possibly blocky text, as some of you have reported, where you have weird missing text dialogue, or more game-breaking issues like not being even able to load the game. At least that is my thoughts and understanding on it. If you change something like that, you're going to have issues for the stuff that was working on the older version. Now, why some people are more affected than others by this, I cannot say. Perhaps it is the specs of the system that they are running Skyrim on. A PlayStation 4 Pro user may have more issues than, say, a PlayStation Slim user. That is up for debate as to what exactly is going on. Let's continue with the article. So the article continues. Additionally, even those who don't upgrade the Skyrim Anniversary Edition may be affected. This is because everyone is receiving an update that includes the Visual Studio 2019 compiler. In comparison, previous Skyrim builds integrated the Visual Studio 2015, so the better efficiency of the new compiler causes the conflict. Some potential workarounds for black screen on Skyrim Anniversary Edition. There are some workarounds that could reportedly help mitigate the problem. You can try disabling more heavily scripted mods you have installed. For more efficiency, you can try disabling them all. And I'm going to chime in here real quick with my own opinion for the Anniversary users. If you're having mass issues with the game, I wouldn't suggest trying any mods right now at all. Just try getting it to work. So as we continue with what the article has to say, Russell fixed it with an update to his mod that adds a 3-second delay to the script, though if you're having the same problem which even players on Xbox are experiencing, it may be caused by other heavily scripted mods. I've disabled ones that adds followers for now, and everything's working fine again. For now. The article continues on saying, if that doesn't work, you can try a similar workaround but more severe. Basically, it consists of doing a hard reset to Skyrim, downloading all the mods again, doing a hard reset again, and then start the game. That is similar sounding to what a lot of people have been suggesting, with the exception of not downloading the mods, but doing a complete fresh reinstall of Skyrim and deleting any of the old Skyrim content. Again, though, some people have reported that doesn't work while others say it has. The article at that point concluded with, if there is any new development in this regard on the coming days, we will update this article, so stay tuned. Now, the next part that they did update, I believe they are speaking more for the PC version of the game from the sounds of it, but it continues on with an update from November 13th that states another workaround has been reported that can help mitigate the problem. What I did is replace the Skyrim.exe, SkyrimLauncher.exe, and BinkW64DLL with the ones from 1.5.97 and the game loaded without hassle. Make sure to change only these 3 files. All of the other files inside the data folder should be from the AE version. This would allow a downgrade from the Skyrim Anniversary Edition to the Special Edition, but keeping all the new content. And the article concludes there. And again, I will be leaving a link to that in the description box in case they continue to update the article so that you guys can get further information. Now, while a lot of that, again, was computer talk, obviously, for that last part, what, again, I take away from it and my understanding of it as to the reason why we are all being affected on multiple platforms is that Bethesda, or whoever it is that has made this update to the game, changed files. The mods and the CC content were created off of the older files. Now that those files have been altered from what they once were, you are either experiencing some minor issues because they are clashing with the new lines of code, or some absolutely game-breaking issues to the point that the game is unplayable. Even for somebody that has just bought the Anniversary Edition and downloaded that fresh out of the game with nothing new installed. It could depend again on the specs of your system. It is really hard to say what is triggering this with some people and not others, but that is what I believe is causing the mass issues. And the bad thing about that is, if I am correct in my assumption, that means that the people that are having more severe issues will continue to have those issues until a patch addressing this is put out, and that would have to patch over the community mods and the CC mods. And that will most likely end up having to fall to the mod authors to do, because they tend to always fix Bethesda's mistakes. And please remember, friends, to be patient with the mod authors. I'm certain if they do have to fix this, they will do everything in their power to do so. It's not their fault that these things were changed, but it is going to take them time. They're not going to be able to just rush a fix out overnight. And so that brings us to the end of the video, and I do apologize that this again is a long one right after I just released a long one, but when I was researching this and I found this information, I thought this was very important to go ahead and get out to you, the Skyrim community, because this does address a lot of questions that we probably all have. I know I had, as to why exactly all the platforms are affected, that people who mod and people who do not mod are affected. So hopefully somebody, either if a mod author happens to see this, or just anyone in general that really knows about these things, they might be able to take the information that is contained within and figure out a fix. Also, for you Xbox and PC users, just as I did in the previous video, I am going to leave a section in the pinned comments for you to be able to more easily communicate with each other, because there are PC and Xbox users commenting now in the comments section, but you are far and few in between, and you're kind of getting lost within the sea of PlayStation 4 comments. So this way, any issues that you have or fixes that you have, you will be able to more easily find each other and help your respective platforms. So friends, I want to thank you for watching the video, and I want to especially thank you for all of you who have been commenting in the comments section for your fixes, your solutions, your issues, everything. It is us as a Skyrim community that will get this game back up and running again for everybody to enjoy. So thank you to all of you. Take care, everybody. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.